What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to be going over the top 5 vehicles I believe you need in GTA 5 Online to make money as fast as possible. Whether you're a beginner trying to figure out what items you should be looking to buy, or if you're an advanced player and are just trying to figure out what tools you need to run your businesses effectively, this video will definitely go over some of the best vehicles for you guys to purchase. So the first vehicle I'm going to say for 2021 for you guys to purchase is going to be the Costco. The Costco submarine is one of the best vehicles in the game, and there's a few reasons for it. Number one, it is actually very useful for making money because it gives you access to the II Oppressor heist, and this is just a super efficient solo money making method. If you have friends, you can make money with this, of course, but if you are a solo player, this is your bread and butter active money making method. So the Costco gives you access to that actual II Oppressor heist, which is just super essential to anyone that's trying to make money on GTA 5 Online. The second reason why the Costco is super valuable as a vehicle in GTA 5 Online is because it actually gives you the ability to fast travel, and that fast travel feature saves you a lot of time and a lot of stress and a lot of money. This feature can be used when you're doing delivery missions for your other businesses. It also can be used while you're actually completing the II Oppressor heist, and it's just a really efficient way to get around town as fast as possible. As well as the Costco allows you to have a building that is portable. You have snacks in here that you can pick up, ammo you can pick up, and as well as if you get the upgrades, it stores vehicles, and it also has cool missiles that you can use to attack enemy players and help you finish some missions such as Headhunter. Overall, I believe the Costco is the #1 vehicle for people trying to buy a vehicle in 2021. I think it provides the most value, and overall everyone should have this vehicle in their collection. The second most important vehicle that you guys should be buying for 2021 is the Sparrow. The Sparrow is an addition to the Costco. The reason why the Sparrow is so valuable is because it spawns within your Costco, and the II Oppressor heist is probably the #1 money making method, and having that vehicle spawn in your Costco allows you to get to land really fast and travel really fast from the sub. You do not want to have to be getting a dinghy every time or swimming to land every time you need to get a vehicle. This allows you to simply teleport outside of the sub from the water to your objective, and it's equipped with missiles. So this vehicle is lightweight, it's not armored, and it does damage really easily. But that's not the point of this vehicle. It's supposed to get you from point A to point B as fast as possible and provide you with a little bit of firepower with you so you guys can actually complete these missions fairly quickly. Another reason why this is so valuable is because it allows you to quick hover into the Costco. You don't have to land on top of your submarine. You can just press right on the D-pad when hovering over the landing area, and it will take you right into the building. This is super effective and is just essential to running the II Oppressor heist. I don't understand why people are trying to run the II Oppressor heist without the Sparrow. It's 100% essential vehicle for 2021. Not only is this an efficient vehicle for getting from the sub, you can also request it very similar to the Buzzard, where it insta spawns in front of you. You can do this through the services menu through the Costco Moonpool vehicles, and you can request the Sparrow right on demand whenever you need it. So this just makes running the heist super easy and efficient for you guys. So overall, I think this is definitely a vehicle everyone should be picking up in 2021. The third vehicle I would choose for 2021 for you guys to buy is the II Oppressor. Now the II Oppressor is a little bit older, but it is still tried and true and super effective for doing multiple things. One, it's a really good way to get around. Two, it has one of the best missile systems in the game. And three, it can be teleported to you on command. Honestly, I don't really have to say much about this vehicle because everyone has one, and if you don't have one, you know what it feels like to not have one. So I highly recommend you get this vehicle. It's super mobile, and it can be spawned out of your terabyte, it can be spawned from your mechanic, and it can be spawned from your motorcycle club interaction menu. So overall, this vehicle is just essential for you guys to complete missions, and it just makes life a lot easier. The difference between having this vehicle and not having this vehicle is really night and day. So if you don't have the II Oppressor in 2021, please take the time to go ahead and get one. I do recommend you guys buy it in a certain order so you guys get the best deal on it and play the game the proper way. So I'll leave a card in the top right hand corner so you guys can learn how to buy the Mark II Oppressor properly so you guys can save a couple $1,000,000. The fourth vehicle that I think everyone should buy for 2021 is the Buzzard Chopper. The Buzzard is one of my favorite vehicles in the game to this day. Even though it's really old and doesn't have the armor and flares that all these other vehicles have, it is still super effective and it adds to your collection of vehicles for being able to insta spawn. Mobility is everything in this game, and when your Mark II Oppressor is down because it got blown up by some griefer and your Sparrow got blown up because you crashed it a little bit, your Buzzard is always there for you. Not only is this efficient to spawn in instantly, you don't have to call Morris Mutual Insurance to get it recovered. You can just simply go ahead and just re-request it once the cooldown's over. And your teammates in your CEO can request it as well when you're not using it. So overall, the Buzzard is just really good for getting around the map. The missiles on it are mediocre but still efficient, and it has a lot more armor than the Sparrow does by a long shot. It's just one of those vehicles that are efficient for running your other businesses like your nightclub, bunker, etc. It just does a good job of getting you around and always being there for you. It's kind of like your backup vehicle at all times. When you have the Sparrow and the Mark II Oppressor, the Buzzard is always there for you just in case, and I think that this still holds a lot of value in 2021. For the last vehicle for 2021 that I think everyone should own is a little bit different than most people would recommend. I'm sure some people have another vehicle that is better than this, but this is what I like and use a lot and have used, and it's just been a really good vehicle to me, and that is the Kanjali. The Kanjali Tank is one of my favorite vehicles in the game. Even though there's vehicles out there that counter it like the Mark II Oppressor and Deluxo, you can easily outplay these players with using positioning, and overall when someone griefs you or attacks you for absolutely no reason, you can just hop onto this thing and you can just destroy the enemy player like very easily. As long as you don't let them get to their Mark II Oppressor, they're gonna have a really hard time killing you. It's a really good vehicle, and since the vehicle is so armored, you can get the police on you, and then when you do try to shoot your Mark II Oppressor missiles, they'll lock onto the police as soon as they get the police on them, so they won't be locking onto you. So overall, the Kanjali is really good for helping you complete missions because it can be spawned in on certain missions and heist preps. And then the railgun on the Kanjali is just ridiculously overpowered. It is super useful and it's very fast considering it's a tank. It has quite a bit of speed to it. So those are my top 5 vehicles that I recommend you buy for 2021. If you have any recommendations, obviously I could have extended this list to top 10, but I think 5 vehicles, those are the 5 that I think are most important. If you think there's a vehicle that I should have added or should have replaced out for one of these vehicles, please let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.